Welcome to Monday Morning Express.
Hey, it's been a good off season, right?
Yeah,
Just
we've
a little
been
bit.
staying busy, sure.
Yeah, we actually have had some nice guests, and certainly Mr. Steve Mahan, he was one. He stopped by. Jeff Reed, Gary Nelson.
Yep, good to have the guys, and Boyd,
some guy
of
named
course.
Boyd Reyes,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And naturally, we every time he gets by, we try to do a little filming with him, which is nice. So we'll have some of that to look forward to.
Absolutely. But hey, we also got some other news regarding the format of the show.
Yeah, people may be wondering why we didn't introduce a season.
Yeah.
Because we're not keeping track of that. I can't count past 4 or 5
That's it, it's
wherever
done.
we were at.
It's done. We even tried the Roman numerals, it don't
That's
work.
right, it's too hard. But really, I guess you could blame it on the trains. It's been a very busy summer. We've been to Cleveland, which didn't feel like summer there. Denver, California, got a lot of collections coming in.
Which are good.
Got a lot of very large book collection coming in, so they may see that on our website. And so really it's just become a little difficult to carve out that time. It became very time intensive, but we still love the show, so it's not going away. In fact, I think the audience feedback is something that we're going to be able to grow off as well, because the how-tos, they really enjoyed seeing those all together rather than split up amongst episodes. And of course, for breaking news, this is still something we're going to continually use as much as possible, just maybe a little shorter episodes, special editions, and that way we can kind of really be more breaking with the news as it comes out. We can put a show together a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I think our audience will really like that format, you know, having all of that a little bit more condensed. Some say, hey, it's a little long sometimes, and we try to fit so much.
Right.
We wanted a 30-minute, but it ends up being 45, 50, an hour sometimes. So now we'll just take those, you know, little, like you mentioned, how-to special editions, maybe even importer project updates.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we'll do those in their own little specials. And I think our audience will love that. Because, you know, we've cloned Ron, but the clone machine didn't work on us.
And it really goes back to our original concept of just being able to get that news out to our viewers and our customers in a quick fashion. So we're looking forward to that. So speaking of news, we have news right in front of us.
This is what we received during our off time here, and they all seem to come in at once, right?
Right. Now this coach art set, very desirable.
Yes, it's the Jeffersonian, and we also had the Trailblazer sets. So 8-car sets, and those are just spectacular.
They sold quick.
Pieces.
I think we have one left on the site,
one
right?
Left, yeah.
Very nice.
And then Jack at Division Point, he came out with the K36s and 37s. So these are beautiful. We got the one with the green boiler jacket there. It's just
the green boiler jacket's great.
You know, these HON3 models are just really, really sharp.
And it's been a long time since HON3 has been on the market, but yet it's still very desirable. So they turned out great. They look nice, and I think we have a nice assortment of these left, correct?
Yeah, we do. We actually have some of those with the black boiler. We even have a special 5-car set. We've sold one of those already, but we have one more left.
Right.
All green boiler jackets. And
okay.
So, I mean, that's just a special looking model.
And those logos come with a special wood presentation
box. Exactly.
Very nice.
So
Laser
it's
etched.
available on our site. So if you want to pick up a nice version of all 5 of those, go ahead and look for that.
And I know we sold at least one of those already, but we have that one left. So
absolutely.
That would be great.
And then a special piece right here from Union Terminal Imports.
Something we've been looking forward to for a long time.
The Cross-Mefes.
I know I was excited when those came in. They looked even better than I imagined. They exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest projects, believe it or not.
Really? Yes.
Yeah, so this is
they're very desirable,
really nice
and they turned out so good.
They did.
Now, in fact, I know a few days ago you were able to Skype with Chuck, right?
Yes.
And get his thoughts on this, because I know he was really excited. He was texting us like when they were on the way. He was so excited because he was just the guys. Ed and Chuck were really proud of this project. So let's take a minute and cut to that Skype and see what Chuck had to say about these.
Welcome to Project Updates. Today we got a very special guest with us, Mr. Chuck Sted of Union Terminal Imports. How are you today, Chuck?
I'm great, Roland.
Nice mug there.
Yeah, nice mug.
You know, hey, Chuck, I have to say on this Project Updates, I really want to focus in on a logo that we had on our mugs a couple of seasons ago. That was the Cross-Mefes, because that logo is so important for us. And voila, look what we got here on the desk.
There it is. Yeah.
There it is, the 9010. What a beautiful model these are.
Thank you. I had the pleasure of being with Howard Wise, who is the lead on the restoration project at Niles Canyon Railway,
Right.
when he opened his own personal 9010.
Oh,
We did that inside the engine terminal barn
uh-huh.
at Niles, and I had the pleasure of spending an hour with him while he went over every single detail of the model. And he turned around a number of times and said, "Come here, let me show you this." And then we walked, 10 feet to
Sure.
the real one, and he was showing me all the little details. He said, one thing after another. He said, "Wow, I can't believe you guys got this."
Isn't it
So
something? Yeah, I remember I was standing about right here by that builder's plate.
you were. I remember that too. That was a great day.
Yeah, it was. There's something about being next to the real thing, and then you see the model, you have it in hand. I appreciate Howard's words there, being able to take the model with you then and go see the actual prototype right there in front of you. Now,
I've
tell
got-
us a little bit about that restoration project. How's that coming along?
Well, they're making good progress, but they've just found that the prime mover has to be rebuilt.
Ah, okay, okay.
So they were hoping to have it running on its own and powering a excursion train this summer. But what they're going to do, they've announced they're going to have it be the cab control unit, and then they're going to have a EMD
Power it, push it.
behind it running the train, but
Okay.
they're going to control it from the Kraus. So
Oh, nice.
it'll be a little while yet
Yeah,
till
yeah.
it's on its own.
Okay, can't wait to see that. Hey, by the way, nice boxes that you guys came up with for this special presentation of the 9010. And that was a great project, not only for us, but I know for you guys too. We sold a lot of these things, and they look fantastic.
Thank you. You guys, we really appreciate your support for the project.
Oh, you're welcome. We love the piece. We stood behind it, and it's been a huge success. I think we're actually sold out of, maybe we have one or two of the the patched version left. That's about it. So tell us a little bit about some of the other projects you have there at UTI that you're going to do.
Okay, well, we have 8 total in the pipeline, and I'm going to talk about 4 of them that are going to be delivered the soonest. First of all, the E units are in construction now,
Okay.
and we expect to have them in the U.S. about the end of April. So that's the Illinois Central E8s, 9s, and 7s, and the Central of Georgia unit that's painted in the IC colors. We'll have the Wabash unit that will go with the City of Kansas City train that comes later. And we also added Southern Pacific E7s. So end of April for those. And the pilot models for the City of Miami and City of New Orleans and the 10-6 sleepers, I should have in about a month. I've seen the photos of the bins of parts, and I know they're starting to solder those together now, and we've just approved the final paint and lettering drawings. And then, yeah, so we're looking at delivery of the Illinois Central trains and the 10-6 sleepers probably end of summer. Then the SP Slim Princess, the narrow gauge.
Yes.
Yeah. So Seho completed the 3D GODs from which they actually build the models. Ed has those right now and is reviewing them. And we've promised Seho that we'll have our feedback on the GODs actually in about a week, because we told him the end of February.
Excellent.
And then he is going to start the 3D GODs for the DH643 diesels in April. And let's see, so that's where we are.
Your 4 right now, yeah. So let me ask you a little bit about the Slim Princess project, because I know for us here at Brass Trains, that project is actually, as of right now, it's real close to the amount of models that we sold on the Big Boy project, which is a lot of models. So that has to be a great project right now for you guys too.
It is. There's been a lot of excitement about it since the day we announced it.
Yeah.
We had an immediate rush of reservations coming in, and we've actually just committed to the quantities on the steam engines with Seho about a week ago.
Excellent. So is
it's
this the first steam engines that you've done at UTI?
It is.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we are too. I'm going to have to add a narrow gauge segment to my home layout.
Right?
Yeah, and I think we're building one here at the guys are talking about building a narrow gauge section here too
Very
at the
nice.
depot. I'm at the Santa Clara Depot today, and I'm in our lending library,
I've
which
been
is
there.
been there. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Awesome. Well, hey, that's great. Chuck, you guys keep turning out some fantastic projects. I can tell you, we were really impressed when we opened these cross mafes. We ran them on the track. Everything lights up. It just runs so well. You guys really hit a home run with this. And well, UTI is really climbing the ranks out there. We appreciate the fine projects you guys continue to deliver. You have a lot of models in the pipeline, so we certainly look forward to, I think it's the E units are going to be in next, right?
Yes.
Okay, we look forward to that. But hey, thanks for taking a few minutes and joining us here on the show on Monday Morning Express.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Have a good day.
Well, that was a good
Yeah.
Skype interview. I remember being out there too, like you mentioned with Chuck.
Sure.
And it's cool to get a different kind of perspective on it. We're
Yeah.
so used to, as brass collectors, looking at that model, but to hear somebody who is just interested in the prototype and be just amazed at the detail in there really kind of gives a lot of validity to the craftsmanship and the detail level and the accuracy of these models.
Yeah, as I mentioned, we talked about during that interview, it was so cool to be able to, if I had it, to have the model with me and to be able to look at the
Right.
train itself and just to see all the different details that UTI was able to capture. So they did a really, really great job with the cross mafes.
Right. So we've
Ta-da!
been looking forward to these boxes, and now we
Yes.
actually have
Yeah,
our official.
This is an official box.
Yes.
That got sent to us. We actually went through with the company and we wanted to see a full one, everything about it. And so from beginning to end, you'll notice that even the paper that goes across here.
Right.
No
Yeah, I
fingerprints
like
left,
that.
You know, that's
Even
kind of nice.
though my hands are a little sweaty and clammy.
Yeah, and you can wipe,
It doesn't
and you can wipe
matter.
it right off. So
Right.
really liked the design. I
Right.
thought it really popped on the box there. And you know, we actually have shown these labels on the front. Now, just so our customers know, and we're into, designing this right now. In fact, it prints it out right from our website.
Right.
Whenever they order a box, you'll go right to our website, you order the box, and at checkout, you'll be able to select which color of label that you want, which color bar you want, depending on the importer perhaps.
Sure.
And then you could actually look up the brass guide number, do a search right there. It'll automatically import the information for you. However, if you didn't want that, or if you wanted something different on there, you can type over it right away.
Right.
So we get that information, we'll print it out, we'll include it with the box.
Yeah, there's a few things I love about that. I don't have the best handwriting, as you're aware.
True.
But I am a good typist. But I hate looking at that expensive, beautiful model and seeing something
Yeah.
scrawled on there, like whether it's mine or somebody who had
Right.
it before. It just kind of cheapens it. So to have this really nice
Yeah.
printout is great. And then the quality of this label. I know you did a lot of research on that. It's very durable. It's got just the perfect sheen to
Yeah.
it. And I think it's going to make a great product.
Yeah, we're happy. I just wanted to mention before we even get into that. So we also have the reorder item number
Good.
right on the back. So
Sure.
you can tell exactly what box you have if you have these, and you say, hey, that size works great for me. Just look at our website,
Yes.
and that reorder number works well there.
Now, the other thing I hate about the labels, they're never on quite right.
Yeah.
So we thought about that too.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We got the little guide there for you.
Nice.
To be able to put the label on right in the right spot,
Yep.
straight and level each and every time. So it
Because
makes it kinda
we're
easy.
picturing like a closet full of these.
Yeah.
They could be organized just
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
They'll look great
They all
together.
look good? Don't they look good?
Yeah, they're going to look good
that's
together. All the
All
labels
right.
lined up.
Yeah.
Nice,
That's nice.
look to them. And the foam.
The foam. So let's get to that. Yeah, and talking about the foam here. So here is the very first one, the biggest box, the 18S we call it for steam.
Right.
And it has all the other perforations
Yes.
where you can cut out, and it centers, the tender here, and the local here also has a front for different types of pilots and everything.
Right.
You can just pull out exactly what you need.
And
Little
getting just the
accessories.
right density,
Oh,
right?
the density. We went
Because
back-
so many importers through the years and other box manufacturers that it's not the same. It's not consistent. So we wanted to get something that
That
protect the
wasn't
model.
so easy.
No, not so easy.
We went back a few times to get the correct density on the
Right.
foam. So, but this works really well, and it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, overall, I think we're going to be quite happy with these. And,
Yes.
As far as price, we don't have a final price yet, but
Should be under,
it's going to be under what Reeboks is selling them for.
which
so,
is pretty great because,
And-
you know, those prices were set years ago.
yeah.
We
And we've done that
feel-
with our good negotiating power.
Right.
And, of course, quantities that we buy, we're able
Right.
to get that down. So we're going to pass that savings along to our customers.
Yeah.
So overall, we think it's a much better box. I know we're just saying that, but I
Yes.
really feel that it is nice and strong. Actually, the thickness of it is a little bit thicker than even
Right.
Reeboks was. So they fit together real nice. It's just, I think it's just a beautiful cover on it.
Well, and keeping it to 5 sizes is
Yeah.
very helpful. I know a lot of collectors like to have like some of these in stock in case they get a model or they
Right,
find
right.
out. And so just being able to stock a moderate amount rather than, and even, you know, as a dealer, it's hard to stock every possible amount and then it doesn't keep it organized.
Right,
so
right.
we put a lot of thought,
Oh,
a lot of
absolutely.
effort into this.
Oh,
and
I'm telling you.
some of the feedback we've gotten already, they're ready to
Oh, they're
order.
clamoring for
And
'em.
we're close, about a month out.
Yeah, I think
probably,
we're about
right?
a month out on these. Just finished up all of the artwork. We've given them approval on everything. I know we
Right.
said that before, but we had a couple of things that we changed. If you look at our previous episode, it was just with our logo.
Right.
Instead of, we wanted it white.
And that foam, we had
And
to
that
get
foam.
we
Yeah.
literally had to get the actual foam cut, and we paid a little bit more, but we
Sure.
needed to make sure these are just right before
Absolutely.
we got them in.
You happy with them?
I am.
I think
I'm
they
ready
look
to
good,
order
too.
a whole bunch.
Looks like we're going to do it.
Like semi-load or so.
All right, very good.
So coming up, we mentioned we're going to have special editions.
Yeah.
And we mentioned Boyd was here.
Yeah.
So guess who's going to be in our first special edition?
I guess it's going to be Boyd.
It's going to be Boyd.
We
It'll
love
be
you, Boyd.
great.
Don't worry, buddy.
So we'll have that to look forward
Yeah.
to. So thanks for joining us on this episode of Monday Morning Express.